So talking about the front design of the S-Cross, the S-Cross is a car which is really muscular in terms of its looks very bold, sporty and aggressive too. The front grille of this car is something that was being added with the facelifted car, that is the present car which I am reviewing at the moment, and is the thing that is most important in completing the overall design of the facelifted S-Cross. This grille is something that really suits and enhances the front appearance as well as the overall appearance of the car, or kinda builds the personality of the vehicle really greatly. You also get a body gliding on the front bumper as well as on the rear bumper as well. These chrome inserts around the fog lamp, so these are the fog lights, and this is a chrome grille and looks really sharp, masculine and bold. Talking about the headlamps, this is the Zeta model, so you don't get the projector setup with the LEDs and the DRLs. So they offer you normal halogen bulbs. So that is everything about the front appearance of the car. From the front, the car really looks masculine, sharp and bold. Talking about the side profile of the car, from the side as well, the car looks really sporty and aggressive. You get these machine cut 16 inches dual tone alloys, which are really great and are also significant in completing the side design of the car. You get wheel arches and body cladding over there, as you can see, in order to make the car look really sporty. You also get these roof rails. Basically in the Alpha at the top end, you get these chrome kind of roof rails, and there is the antenna. So again, from the side as well, the car looks really aggressive, sporty and looks like a complete design. And again, this car is more of a crossover than a proper SUV, but still it looks really bold and SUV-ish. There are a lot of elements given by Maruti Suzuki in the S-Cross which really help and enhance the personality of the car. So these are the alloys. As I told you, these are the 16 inches machine cut dual tone alloy wheels. As you can see that they are finished in silver and black, so they are the dual tone alloys. You get wheel arches, body cladding with this silverish finish done. Talking about the rear profile of the car, from the rear also the car looks really decent, not decent actually, it looks really sporty, nice and is a complete finished design. It is sort of an accessory which has been put here, this chrome strip, and here you also get the passive entry button on the boot door, basically over here. So as you press this button, the car gets unlocked, and as you again press this button, the car gets locked. But the condition is that key should be in a proper range, as the key is synced with this with the sensor inserted with this passive entry button. So you also get the rear wiper along with the washer, which is placed with the stock lamp, antenna as I told you, and defogger placement is also done over here. So again, in terms of the overall design, S-Cross is a vehicle which really looks premium, sporty and aggressive and really bold, and creates a good presence, good road presence as well. So now let's see what is there in the interiors. So this is the rear cabin of the Maruti Suzuki S-Cross. You get two adjustable headrests along with one armrest there with twin cup holders, and what it is missing out in the rear cabin in terms of the futuristic comfort is the rear AC vents as well as a 12-volt charging socket. But what it gets is a room lamp, and there is the handle along with the hook to hold on. So talking about the comfort levels of the seats are really comfortable, offer you good under thigh support. The support for a low back is also great. There's no kind of problem in terms of the legroom. As you can see that there's plenty of legroom on offer, and the headroom is also more than enough available over here. And this is the rear door pad of the S-Cross. So you get this fabric finish done on the door armrest and fabric finish done on the door pad in order to make the car look really premium and sporty from inside as well. You get this silver garnish done on the window gear as well as on the door armrest, and there's the bottle holder where you can easily fit a 1 liter bottle, and you get this chrome garnish done on the lock and unlock lever. So again, the seats are really comfortable, the rear cabin is really great and it feels really luxury and premium as well. And in the top end Alpha you get the leatherette finish done on the door armrest as well as on the door pad. So the comfort levels of these seats is extremely great, but there's a bit of hump here, but again the car is wide so 3 people can really sit in the at the rear seat of the car. So now let's see what is there in the front. So this is the driver side door pad of the S Cross. You get a quarter glass over here, and these are the window gears which are again the same. You get an auto up and auto down driver side power window. This is the lock and unlock buttons, and this is the window lock button, and these are the controls for the OIVMs. Again silver garnish done on the lock and unlock lever, fabric finish done on the door armrest as well as on the door pad, silver strip, and these are the door pockets where you can easily fit a 1 liter bottle and keep a bit of your nicks and knacks. And this is the driver's side seat, which is by the way 6-way manually adjustable. So now let's sit inside and feel how the S-Cross feels while sitting inside. So well guys, now I'm sitting inside the S-Cross, and there's a very good thing about sitting inside the S-Cross, that the car really feels that is a car for which you are paying around 13-4 lakhs rupees. So the premiumness is there, maintained in the car through a lot of stances, and the quality levels are again great offered from Maruti in the S-Cross. There you get this, get softless materials as well as there are very minimal plastics, hard plastics offered with the S-Cross. There you get the silverish stripe, silverish garnish done around, silver garnish done around the side AC vents and around the center console. You get the silver garnish done over here as well around the gear lever and around the all automatic climate control. In terms of practicality, this car gets door pockets on all the 4 doors. You get a storage space over here. You also get 2 beverage holders over here, and this is the glove box which is also big enough, and you also get a light there. And this is the armrest. So beneath the armrest also you get a big deep storage space, and the armrest is also adjustable. So now let's close this. Here's the handbrake. You get a 12-volt charging socket over there, all automatic climate control as I told you, and the placement of the USB and auxiliary port is done in the inside the armrest over there. So that is a bit tricky. Maruti would have placed the USB and auxiliary ports over here and only, but don't know why Maruti engineers did so. We have to ask them. So there's the hazard light button, AC vents, and you also get vanity mirror on the driver side sunvisor with an light. So again that is good. So these are the room lamps, 2 room lamps along with 1 sunglass holder. That is again good. And that is the driver side non-driver side sunvisor with a vanity mirror and light. That is even better. And this is the manual ORVM, being not the top end Alpha. So now let's first of all turn on the car and let me show you the key. So this is the steering wheel. You get the audio controls on the right side, voice controls over here, and the cruise control is on the right side, and the volume audio controls are on the left side. So this is the key of the Maruti Suzuki S Cross. You get push button start in this car. It is a 5-speed manual as usual. So pressing the clutch, the car is in neutral. There it says push button start, push start switch. So pressing the engine start and stop button, the car is turned on. There it shows good amount of warnings there, and again like it is showing the doors are open and everything else. You get warnings. On the right side you get the speedometer along with the fuel gauge. On the left side you get the RPM meter along with the temperature gauge. In the center you get an MID screen which shows good amount of information. Over here you get the trip button. As you can see, there is showing the trip, and on the right side you get the modes to change the modes of this car, like range, average speed, and instant fuel economy. It is showing the current time as well as the outside temperature. Again, the interiors look really premium and nice. The car is loaded with a good amount of features, and the overall ambience is also pretty decent. You will feel that S Cross is a classy and a really decent and a really premium car while sitting inside. The quality levels are great offered from Maruti there, and you get this piano black finish around the infotainment screen, which is by the way a 7-inch touchscreen unit, which Maruti calls as the Smart Play infotainment system. You get navigation, there's a navigation, you get phone connectivity, and all the major things. You also get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, USB, and auxiliary port, along with a SD card slot as well, which is over here. And you also get a reverse parking camera there. So as you can see, you get reverse parking camera with guidelines, but the guidelines are unfortunately not adaptive. So in terms of operating and in terms of operating, this infotainment is really fluid and is great. So you also get a adjustable steering wheel in this car, which is by the way for the tilt and telescopic as well. So that is again good. And you also get adjustable seat belts over here, as you can see. So that is all about the interiors. The interiors feels really luxury, premium, and the overall ambience while sitting inside is really great. So now let's see what is there inside the hood. So inside the hood is the same DDIS 200 engine, which is diesel and also gets G-turbo. It produces around 90 bhp of power and 200 Newton meters of torque. Again, Maruti is offering this engine almost through a decade, so the engine is really reliable. The refinement is again great. You get insulation done on the hood. So in terms of refinement and in terms of the overall quality, this engine is really nice or delivers you a good mileage. It will deliver you around 18 to 19 kmpl in the city and 21 to 22 in the highway. So in terms of refinement and in terms of reliability and in terms of the mileage delivery, this engine is really good. The fuel tank capacity here is of 48 liters. This also comes with the smart hybrid technology of the Maruti Suzuki, from which we all are really familiar. So again, Maruti has also showcased or revealed the S Cross with the 1.5 liter petrol motor, which is the new engine offered in the petrol from Maruti Suzuki, with the same K series motor, same K series, which is a 1.5 liter motor. So very soon we are going to see the S Cross with the petrol motor as well, but the diesel is again really refined, and the mid range is really strong. And in terms of the city driving also, this is really great. This car gets a electronic power steering wheel, so that also helps it out while driving and handling the car in the city as well as on the highway. So now let's have a look at the boot. So this is the boot of the car. Again, the boot is a great shaped boot and it is almost squarish, and the loading lip, there's no kind of loading lip over here, and the boot space available here is of 353 liters. You get a 12-volt charging socket there with a light, and there are two boxes given on both the sides where you can keep your small stuffs and the partial shelf, which really can be removed. So the boot is again great, and you can load a lot of luggage there. There's no kind of loading lip, and the boot is really squarish. So again, in terms of practicality, S Cross is a great vehicle. So now first of all I'll close the boot of the car. So there it closes. It also gets a request sensor or keyless entry on the boot. So if I'll press it once, I have the key in my pocket, so there the car gets locked, and you also get passive entry on the front doors, as you can see. So the ground clearance of the S Cross is of 180 mm, which is pretty decent as it is a crossover SUV, and the wheelbase is of 2600 mm. That is again great. And talking about the length is of 4300 mm, which is approximately 4.3 mm, and the width here is of 1785 mm, which is again pretty wide, and the height here is of 1595, and as I told you, the boot space available here is of 353 liters. So the car is quite wide, quite long, and high as well. High because the it is a SUV, so it really need to have all the feel, and it looks really bold from everywhere, and the overall design is really aggressive, punctual, and great. The car really looks masculine and aggressive. This front grille is really important in completing the design of the car. You again a lot of elements which are given by Maruti Suzuki to make the car look really sporty, upmarket, premium, and really great. The car front end of the car is pretty raised, so that is another good thing about the overall design of the car. So S-Cross is the car which you love in terms of its looks, in terms of its interiors, and also in terms of the engine. And Zeta is the most value for money option offered here from Maruti S with the Maruti S-Cross. So in the top end Alpha, you'll just have to pay around 70,000 rupees more for the LED headlamps along with the DRLs, and some of the bit more cosmetics which are there present in the car in the exteriors and in the interiors, like in the roof rails you get chrome finish and all that, so that it doesn't make a sense in getting the Alpha and paying approximately 70 to 80,000 for just the normal things. So that is all about the S-Cross. S-Cross is a great car, and I will suggest you that you should go for the S-Cross in the market. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.